plant at this time of year, you've got a great opportunity for the plants when the soil is warm, the weather is good, but there's a bit of moisture around. You plant the plants now, they get their roots growing in the autumn, and then early spring, February, March, before the growth starts, their roots are already putting out into the soil. And it means if we do get another dry summer, then the plants will get off to a great start and be much more resilient. Spring bulbs such as tulips, daffodils, crocus, snowdrops, all that sort of thing, they need to be planted now to flower in the spring. You can buy them in the spring in pots coming into flower, but you get much more for your money now. So this is the time to be thinking about planting spring bulbs. They're hardy, they're easy, they come up year after year. You can plant them in containers or you can plant them in the ground. So another category of plants that are excellent to plant at this time of year are conifers. They're very hardy evergreens, they're very useful. You can use them for hedging and screening. They also make very nice specimen plants, and they'll grow slowly but surely, ever increasing in size from year to year, and a lot of them with this kind of golden colour will brighten up your garden in the winter time when there's not much colour. Hardy shrubs like this is a sambucus, an alder with very nice cut leaves. This is an escallonia with yellow leaves. These types of shrubs do very well if they're planted at this time of year, and it means they'll grow much bigger and quicker and more evenly in the spring. Rhododendrons and azaleas, great plants to plant at this time of year. Obviously they're going to flower in the spring, so if you can get them in now and get their roots in, then they'll flower for much longer next spring. If you plant them in flower in the spring, that's absolutely fine, and everybody likes to choose them by the colour, but the flowers won't last so long. If you get them in now, then you'll get a better display next year, and they'll grow away better. And so if you want these things to grow in a hurry, plant them now, and they'll fill your garden quicker. So the final category that I want to look at is trees. Here we've got a mixture of things. We've got apple trees here. This one's actually got some fruit on it. They're going to start flowering in late spring, probably in April, May, and they're going to get pollinated. So if you plant them now, they're all ready to start setting fruit next year. I don't recommend you let them set too much fruit in the first year or two, because you can end up with a bit of branch breakage. But certainly, again, you'll get your fruit trees growing away. They'll grow much bigger, quicker, and settle in quicker. And then here we've got a couple of fantastic ornamental trees with doing their thing at this time of year. This is a rowan or sorbus from China with fantastic pink berries. And this is an ornamental crab apple, which you can actually also use to pollinate apple trees. So if you haven't got room for more than a couple of trees, you can put a crab apple in and an apple and you'll get fruit set. So this is a crab apple has fantastic spring blossom, pinky purple blossom, and then in the autumn it produces masses and masses of fruit. There are other crab apples that you can use to make jelly with if that's something that you want to do. But trees, definitely, if you're going to plant a serious orchard of trees or any serious tree planting, do it at this time of year. I would resist the temptation of doing that in May. And so this is definitely the time of year, and Glendoick has the widest range of trees. We bring them in early September because most of our customers want to plant them in September and October.